It's not the fact that I'm trans, it's that I still don't have like the body parts that are their preferences, if that makes sense.
So going back to the dating scenario, what's it like when you DM a guy or a girl, we're open here, date whoever you want, and you know that at some point, if they don't know you already, you're going to have to be like, by the way, I'm trans, and they're going to have to react to it in a certain way?
I feel like it makes dating so much harder, like, because I don't ever like get excited anymore, because I just, unless they know, I don't really get excited for someone anymore, because it's like you'd never know. And most of the time, like, guys turn me down, but they think, no, not turn me down. They just don't, they're just not really, they'll still find me attractive, but they'll be like, oh, I can't go there. But what it's more, I feel like what it more is now is like, it's not the fact that I'm trans, it's that I still don't have like the body parts that are their preferences, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, they won't care that I was born a boy, they'll care the fact that I still have a dick. Which is
That
fair.
is a blunt way to put it, but fair
It's
enough.
fair. It is fair. Like, I understand. I'm not the sort of person that everyone has a preference. So like, if you're like, if you can't really see past that, then
Because that's
it's
quite
not
a
gonna
quite a
work.
debate online where people say, is it transphobic to not want to date a trans man / women?
Facts. Yeah, I don't think it's transphobic at all.
You-
I think it's part of life.
I mean, for me, to speak very honestly on it, I feel like if you were to find someone who is a transgender and you find them personally attractive,
yeah,
I can just say outright, yeah, but I don't know how I would date someone
yeah.
with a dick,
Yeah.
like, to be
Because
blunt about
sex
it.
is really important in a relationship.
Very.
And all right,
Very. Didn't mean it that. I didn't mean it. I was just agreeing with you. I didn't mean it that intense. Sorry. So please continue, because now I just sound like a freak.
Get the balaclavas out.
like, obviously, like, you know, if you're attracted to vagina, then it's just a bit like a sticky one.
There's just a dick. It does remind me of the Thailand Jeffrey video. Do you remember? Do you remember that? Do you know?
I don't know if it's before my time.
It was the thing is, like, it was a whole thing that went viral. It was a guy from, I think, from Leicester, filming his experience in Thailand with a transgender.
Yeah.
And it was in those times when it was out, like a
Yeah.
viral, very funny thing. But now, looking back on it, could probably be perceived in a really like bad light, because he was
Yeah.
kind of mocking it. But he
Right.
was having sex with this person, if you
Yeah,
get what I
it's
mean.
Extreme, isn't it?
It was a bit. But the thing,
Prank gone wrong.
yeah, prank. Whoops. But he was just like, oh, show us your dick and everything, like that kind of stuff. Like, it was
Yeah.
very like intense. I can't
God.
imagine what that person would have felt like.
Yeah,
Do you get
I mean,
me?
personally, when I, you know,
Participate.
I'm still a virgin.
Hmm?
I'm still a virgin.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
You've got a seal of approval.
Look at him. He's
I
looking
thought that.
Fair enough.
guys.
fair enough.
It's always so deep into the mic when he says it.
I'm just here.
He doesn't blink
Come
at
on,
all when he
guys.
does it. He doesn't blink when he does it. Fair enough.
I mean,
Doesn't
fair
blink.
enough.
I'm just having a conversation.
I don't want someone to do anything with me down there. I think that's like not odd, because I mean everyone has anything, but I just wouldn't. That's just weird.
Yeah, everyone's different.
This
aren't
was
they?
a conversation that actually came up recently.
Yeah.
Is it something where obviously you identify as a woman?
Yeah.
So is that something that you try and not even like pretend that it isn't there? Is it just something that
It's
you
just
just
not, it's not a body part that you really like. I just don't really like. It's just like the thing is, some trans people have it a lot worse than me. Some people are really comfortable with it. There's a lot of trans girls that keep it, like, and there's some trans girls that literally like. I know people that can't like shower with like wearing like shorts
really?
and like have to like fully be like tucked all the time. Whereas I personally, I'm just like, I feel like I'm quite a logical person. Just like, it's there, it's gonna be gone soon. Fingers crossed. See you later, mate. So
Bye.
off the top. So that I'm just like, until then, like I just sort of like, it is what it is. I just have to roll with it at this point.
So obviously you are a person who is not like, oh, well, it's there and I can live with it. And you are
Yeah.
not the person who wears shorts in the shower. You are a
Yeah.
person that would like it to be gone.
Yeah.
Is that when your body matches what you feel?
Yeah.
Is that something where then sexually or as yourself, it's going to be something where I am now feeling extremely like comfortable with
Yeah, I feel like,
who I am?
because the thing is, I'd never have sex with someone and not tell them, because I just feel like it's a bit dodged. Like, I would sort of, some people do it, and I don't have like any hate towards them, but I just feel like as a person, like, has been with people that, because say if someone's really religious and they have sex with someone that is trans, like, they could literally like hate themselves because of the fact they've had sex with someone that's trans. Not that it should be like that, but you have to have respect and like consent in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you guys would feel.
That's
like,
really self-aware,
yeah, like,
by the way.
I'm just like, it's just only fair. Like, It's a really intimate thing.
I mean,
so.
I think it's extremely honest. Like, that shouldn't be the case. But
Yeah.
the fact that you're actually thinking about what other people's backgrounds might
Yeah.
be, even though that those backgrounds are
Yeah.
something which oppress you.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I mean, say if it's some
Yeah.
like 6'5" model from Dubai, I probably wouldn't say that. But I mean, but I mean, until then,
I mean, you're 6'3" and from Milton Keynes,
yeah.
so like,
So don't be jealous.
I'm
okay?
sorry, I just really wish.
Chill out.
I'm so
It's
subvertly
okay to be small.
challenged.
We've been through this.
But I can see why some people may not want to say anything.
Yeah, I get that. It's literally just down to the person. Like, I know girls that will go on nights out and like sleep with someone, not tell them trans because they know. I think in a relationship you have to tell someone. Like, I think that's only fair. Like, but obviously, in my opinion, I don't tell someone straight away because, like, I'm always gonna not shut off straight away because someone doesn't. My personality is quite banging, to be honest. Not gonna lie to
Oh,
myself.
come on then.
Really gets me places. So like, I'll let people. Why don't I do that? Like,
I don't know.
My dancing is great as well. So like, I'll let someone get to know me. Like, I'll speak to someone just so they can see me for me first, and then I'll tell them. But I don't tell someone before there's any feelings there. Like, I'll probably give it like a week or 2. Not even that most of the time. I'll just tell them.
Well, you mentioned in a club there. Like, have you ever had where you've been like flirting with someone in a club and then like, you wouldn't say anything there? Do you think?
I've kissed boys and they've not known. I think. Not gonna lie.
How old are you again?
I'm
18.
I had never been illegally clubbing.
About to say, you literally couldn't have
shit,
been in a
yeah.
club.
I-
Like,
Yeah.
you literally couldn't.
So how's that one working for you?
I've never been clubbing. No, I actually haven't been clubbing, but I've been to like parties and like bars and stuff when I was younger. Not illegally or anything. Yeah, and I definitely haven't kissed anyone recently at bars or anything. That's so stupid, guys.
Naughty, naughty.
Thank you. You're so weird.
You see, I got this there. She went. Do you want to switch seats?
Naughty.
So he does this with everyone.
I just couldn't believe it.
Was that the sign? I think it might be-
The vein's coming out.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Look at the vein on the forehead.
It's the Hulk.
Oh,
I
naughty,
just couldn't help
naughty.
it. It's just me, man. No, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Like, I'm guessing when you've obviously had these experiences, you've had some very good ones and also some very bad ones. Would you like to elaborate
Yeah.
on any of them? Because obviously I don't know if you've had good ones or bad
Getting
ones.
people.
Like people's reactions when they.
Oh yeah, I've had some good reactions. Just like, oh, like you didn't need to tell me. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't really care. Like,
No.
that's like just hey ho, you know, whatever. And then some people being like proper rude, like really rude. That's not really rude, man. Like, yeah, proper rude. Like some people have literally been like, oh, like you're disgusting. Like you're a man. Or, like got their friends like, because I will just block someone if they're rude because I don't really give a shit. And they'll get their friends to DM me and be like, you're a man. Like, or like I've met people in a club. Like a fucking school social. It's not a club, but it was a club at the time. Well, it was a club, it just was not a club. That
She
made
doesn't
no
do
sense.
underage clubbing,
Yeah.
okay?
It wasn't a club, okay? And they were all there and they tried to say shit to me. And I think I hit one of them in the middle of this club.
You hit him.
Yeah, I hit one
Like
of them.
One
say,
band.
say what? What was he saying?
Like he was like, because basically, funny story. All this friendship group in like a town near me had all like seen my Instagram and all tried to move to me. This is before I did social media, so they didn't know I was trans. And like one by one, I had to tell them like I'm trans, go away, sort of thing. Because I didn't want to get with any of them. Like sometimes I'll just say like from the back, just because I don't want to get with them. And, oh, like by the way, like I have a penis, go away. Like, or I'll send like I'll send a voice. I'll be like, yeah, so basically, like, yeah, I know what you mean. Just to really put them off me. And then basically, I did that, and then funny enough, I bumped into them like 2 months later. It was the most awkward thing. And they all give me dirty looks, and someone shouted like tranny or something. And I fucking ran up to him, fucking ran through the club.
6'3", fucking diving head.
I'm terrified of that.
And I walked up to them, literally had an argument with them. I think I just like hit one of them in the face. I was drunk though, so I don't remember half of it.
Was that one of the first times that kind of thing's happened in public, or it's happened a lot
Yeah,
before?
I'm quite lucky that I'm not clockable, so I never really had people say shit. Maybe when I was younger, I definitely get looks, but I don't know if that's just because like, just Nazi guys or like, just like,
Naughty.
just they notice that I'm trans. But I don't think you'd look at me and be like, oh, like she was born a man. I don't think. Please tell me.
No.
You guys are like, oh.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
I just can't. I can't talk anymore. I'd be called a fucking freak. To be honest, I'll agree. I'll agree. Inside.
It's okay, Charlie. It's okay.
I got the pity pat. That's all right. Yeah, we move.